When I first started, I thought I was the only girl that played video games, literally. Now, there's a plethora of us. So we've come a long way, and I'm so happy for that. What's going on, stream? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I wanted the whole world to know that I was a girl. Give me that. Let's go. Nobody will ever think that Pretty Loves Pink is a guy when they get booked. So that was the first thing that I thought of.
The tallest building in the state of Indiana. And with...
Thank you very much.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Vang in at the 2-guard. And for the Pacers. Down low, it's Young and Turner. Ogden out there with MP. And it's Warren in at the 3. And Greg, as the playoffs loom in the distance, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, how do they ensure that their success continues in the postseason?
Well, listen, the skeptics will remain, and you've got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You have to be resilient and adaptable, and when that adversity hits, that's when your focus has to rise.
It's tipped. MP passes to Young. Turner trying to free himself up, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player, a multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Morant passes to Adams. Good, and a nice assist. Assist from Morant.
Assist shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
MP kicks to Warren. Passes it to Brogdon. To the middle. And the rejection by Jackson. Back to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Vang passes to Morant. Out to Brooks. Beyond the arc. A rebound by Young.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just muscling through it all. These finishes get MP fired up. Fantastic focus.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
For the Pacers, MP.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Young. At the elbow, it's MP. Warren on the wing. Back to MP. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And Young slams it home.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Now here's Morant. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Here's the floater. And yes, it's good.
Ja Morant's floater is the great equalizer. He doesn't have to get to the rim to do damage.
And one thing about Ja Morant that can get lost in all the highlights, he is truly a gifted playmaker. Great vision, and he manipulates defenses to create openings for his teammates.
Let's not forget, he led the nation in assists his sophomore season at Murray State. His court sense and feel for the game are advanced, especially for a player his age.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 1. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
An interconference matchup. Last season, they went 2-0 against this club.
Now here's Morant after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. Young with the steal. Brogdon against Brooks. Here's MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
One's on Morant.
Feeling the defense, MP able to draw the contact and get to the strike.
And both free throws good for MP. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Atlanta Hawks. Morant passes to Jackson. Loads it up there for Morant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Warren dishes to MP. To the paint. And Turner the bucket on the assist by MP. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Morant passes to Adams. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
And he comes up with the deuce. MP's got 7 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
MP kicks to Turner. Back to MP. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. He's got 9.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Morant passes to Jackson. Out to Morant. Pass to Bain. And here is Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Jackson. Rejected by Young. To the inside. Turner passes to MP. Brogdon outside. Fires it up. Again, Indiana. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant surveying the D. Jackson dishes to Morant. And the layup falls.
John Morant.
The Pacers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. MP finds Brogdon. Outside Warren. Back to Brogdon. Inside. MP. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
The pass to Adams. Down low. Bain, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
MP against Morant. Inside, Adams. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it. Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And if you're wondering if John Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Brandon Clark comes in for Jackson. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Bain. Now Anderson Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And the rejection by Jackson.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey, Craig, you talk about the fearlessness from Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson. The way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Now here's Morant. Game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. There's the drive. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Morant's got 12 in the game.
He has elite athleticism, makes Ja Morant a threat on the glass, and you know he can finish.
So the Pacers call timeout. They're first of the game. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
You know, if you're cold from range, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition.
Here's the teardrop. Anderson outside. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Rubio. It's Clark with the rebound. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Passes it to Anderson. Out to Morant. And again, hits the Grizzlies from deep.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
To the paint, picked off in midair. And it's Memphis on the break. Melton finds Anderson. Now Morant, covered by Rubio. Charity stripe shot. And it's Morant missing.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
To the inside. Here's Tillman. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his first personal foul.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Anderson outside. Count that one.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul.
Checking in for the Grizzlies.
To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. So on the floor for Memphis. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Tyus Jones. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bain in at the 2. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Hawks played 18 each game. He finished with 32 points, and the way he hit the glass and defended out there was impressive. He was locked in. His strong performance was a high note in what has been a disappointing season for this team. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Young, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And the foul called on MP.
Fourth team foul.
That's his third foul of the game. Right wing. Morant against MP. Adams' shot is good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pacers trail by 5. MP passes to Young. Indiana moving it around. MP. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
Now here's Morant. Following the miss by MP. Jackson kicks to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range. Brogdon with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Morant with the steal. Down low. Here's Bain. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Bain's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies. Here's MP. And the rejection by Jackson. And Young slams it home.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now here's Morant. 17 points in the game. Here's Brooks. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
MP, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant outside. Over Young. That one wide left.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
And there's the bucket from MP. MP's got 19 points.
And credit the coaching here. You know, if you can get MP into a rhythm, he can take over.
Here's Morant, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Thaddeus Young. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feel pretty good about himself at the line.
And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Flying around the court, Morant can block shots both on ball and in help.
Pacers trail by 3. And the rejection by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. To the inside, Turner. And Turner throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
Just 2 to shoot. Bain, no good.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Brogdon. Young trying to break free. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And defense comes at Brogdon hard, but he shoots through. Good technique helped him get that one off.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Bain passes to Adams. Young with the steal. Pushing it up. MP dishes to Turner. The kick out to Warren. To the paint. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Warren's got 7 points here in this quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Pacers?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Now, here is Young. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Brooks, the pass to Vang. Morant, the bounce pass. Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP. That'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Pacers leading by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to Indiana making a change here. MP's checked in. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Down low, it's Young and Turner. MP out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Warren in at the small forward. That's the Pacers 5. Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. Memphis moving it around. Bing, no good. Indiana leading by 3. And over his 4 years at TCU, Desmond Bane shooting 43% from long range. And Steve, he has not slowed down in the NBA.
The Grizzlies, can you believe, took him with the final pick of the first round in 2020. That's great value, getting a floor spacer with size that late.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Here's Morant driving in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Pacers are gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. MP passes to Young. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Young's got the lead up to 5 now for Indiana. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. High post shot. And Adams kicks to Morant. Cans it from downtown. Morant's got 24.
Morant, such a quick thinker. He doesn't hesitate on the catch and shoot.
And the rejection by Jackson. Payne for three. The Pacers pull it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Brogdon finds MP. Here's Young. Tries again. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Brooks. Memphis has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Morant, and it's all evened up. He's got 26.
There's a fearless side to Ja Morant, even amongst the trees.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Jackson dishes to Morant with the drive.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Feeds to Young. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And they take the lead. Now it's a 3-point Grizzly lead.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And after suffering that knee injury in the bubble back in 2020, Jackson worked his way back steep.
That's always one of the toughest parts of the game, dealing with serious injury when you're young. They're hoping he can remain healthy because he's a foundational piece moving forward.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the
Grizzly substitution.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Anderson passes to Jones. Another shot. Tillman's shot is off. The Pacers have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. MP. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. MP's got 23.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Now, here's Melton. He's guarded closely. Here's Payne. Good work there as it goes. Payne's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Duarte passes to MP. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off, and it's blocked, and they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jackson, he's checked in for Brissett. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Clark, he's checked in for Bain. Here's Jones, banked in off the glass. Jones has got his second bucket tonight. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Grizzlies?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defense, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Anderson. 8 points for him. And the foul called on MP. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.
Amazing technique on the boards tonight, MP. You found a body every time the ball went up. Coach must have been happy with that effort.
I think it's a cliche that rebounding is a team effort, but it's true. So whether you're a guard, big, when the ball goes up, you find your man and you put a body on him. Coach has been preaching that since preseason. He's really big on taking care of the fundamentals, doing the little things, and he's right. That's often the difference between winning and losing.
So I turned into a grizzly, man, that's where the John Morant. Man, I'm feeling wealthy, I think I need a butler. My bars produce heat, I don't gotta wait for summer.
Here comes LaMelo Ball with his hair on fire. Wow! A lot of years. And he plays with so much energy. Speed is his game. Hornets lead by 11. Long three. Oh, LaMelo!
Look, I only want the bucks, not the nonsense. I'm a Greek freak, see me dominate on offense. I swear I keep it cold like I'm Minnesota. If I'm running through your town, I'm at Bulldozer. I stand above the rest like I'm a giant. I never seen a pelican fly high in the Zion. Please give me a mission. I promise I can handle. I can turn the Knicks around, man. That's where the Mr. Random. Look, when I come around, you know I bring the thunder. They try to count me out, but I'm a youngin' with some hunger. I always had to work, never been handed me. You know my game is all around magic like I'm Anthony. I do what I want, I do what I please. A savage at the rim, Philly yelling out a beat. Now I'm riding out of Phoenix with the sunshine. CP3 with a pass, that's a fun dime. Yeah, it's my time. You know that I'm a winner, hit a OT thriller. You would think I'm Dame Lillard. Look, and I'm quick like a fox, you better pay attention. Steal the ball away from you and leave you in the distance. I told you I was chosen, I'm great like DeRozan. I guess it's only right to be in the spur of the moment. I should fly to Canada, where they get rowdy. Feeling pretty lucky like a 7 on Cal Lowry. It's music to my ears, call it smooth jazz. Fans yelling Spider-Man, I'm all up in my bag. Best all around, nobody does it bigger. Put up crazy figures like I'm Westwood with the Wizards. I swear that I'm different, it's no competition. I can sense the hate, so they see my potential. They saying, man, I'm sick, where's the antidote? 23 up on my back, boy, I've been a GOAT.